Blackstone Audio presents All the Best People by Sonja Yoerg. This book is read by Lisa Flanagan. To Helga. Mad Hatter. Have I gone mad? Alice. I'm afraid so. You're entirely bonkers. But I'll tell you a secret. All the best people are. Lewis Carroll. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Part 1. Chapter 1. Carole. August 1972. Carole was 10 when her mother was committed to Underhill State Hospital. For arrest, her father had said. By the time Carole was old enough to understand that the truth lay elsewhere, beyond her grasp, her mother had received insulin coma treatment for hysteria, colonics for depression, and electroshock just because. And Carole gave up wondering how her mother had lost control of her mind, and simply coped with the fact that she had. Recently, Carole overheard the nurses say Solange Gifford was haunted. And although Carole did not, strictly speaking, believe in ghosts, it was as fitting a diagnosis as any. She arrived at Underhill for her weekly visit a few minutes after 9 and signed the register. A vase of lilies crowded the counter, the sweet musky scent mingling with the clinical bite of disinfectant and another smell, mushroomy and dark, that existed only here. The receptionist greeted her and swiveled to face the switchboard. "I'll have them send your mother out, Mrs. LaPorte." "Thank you." Carole felt her cheeks flush. She'd forgotten the woman's name, although she'd spoken with her a dozen times. "I'd like to go outside with her if that's all right." The woman smiled. If she was insulted at not being called by name, she hid it well. "We'll have to see how she is, but I'll let them know." Carole nodded and handed a small shopping bag across the counter. "Some blackberries for her. They're coming on fast this year." She took a seat in the empty waiting area. The same seat she always chose, the left of the two between the ash can and the magazine rack. Stale cigarette, bad as it was, countered the other odor. She leafed through an issue of Woman's Day with Pat Nixon on the cover and suggestions for budget-friendly casseroles. One with tuna and cream of celery soup appealed to her, and her husband Walt was...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?